The first sunrise on sugarcane. One of Louisiana's oldest and largest crops is more than 200 years old. Gazing across the cane fields today presents a picture much as they looked back then. But the industry has grown. New technology, better refining processes, disease-resistant plants, better conservation practices, and scientific research all contribute to the industry's success. Today, Louisiana sugarcane is grown on over 400,000 acres of family farms, from central Louisiana to the Gulf of Mexico, and from the Mississippi River to the Texas border. Louisiana Sugarcane Products Incorporated, or LSCPI, markets sugar and molasses from many of the sugarcane factories in Louisiana. LSCPI represents close to 70% of all the molasses produced in Louisiana each year.
We have a quality product that's not diluted with a cheaper product just to meet the standards of price quotations. We have a product that is pure, it's unadulterated, it's high in sugars. It is also in total sugars higher than the standard for total sugars.
Quality Liquid Feeds is proud to purchase 100% of its molasses from LSCPI and has since 1988. QLF does not use offshore or blended molasses. Using only Louisiana cane molasses ensures a high quality and consistent finished product load after load while supporting United States farmers. The process of planting and growing has changed a great deal over the past 200 years. Tractors and specialized machinery have replaced oxen and wooden carts. In August and September, stalks of cane are planted end-to-end in shallow trenches and covered. Modern varieties of sugarcane allow harvesting for 5 years before replanting is necessary. Sugarcane does not grow from seeds. It sprouts from ring joints on the cane stalk, called nodes. During the summer months, cane normally grows as much as an inch a day. Farmers harvest cane in the fall, a year after planting. A specially designed harvester cuts the cane into short pieces, called billets, and loads them directly into wagons. The billets are then transferred to highway trailers or rail cars for shipment to the factory. At the factory, sophisticated machines test each load of cane to determine its sugar content. Core samples are taken and weighed. Lab technicians then use a high-pressure press on the core samples to separate the sugarcane juice from the fibrous pulp, called bagasse. After filtering, a saccharimeter is used to test the juice for sucrose, or sugar content. After being cored and weighed, overhead cranes unload the cane. The cane is washed, shredded, and enters the factory. A series of rollers crush the cane. A huge volume of cane juice is extracted, screened, and poured into liming tanks. Lime is added to ensure the proper acidity and to aid settling. The juice is heated and the remaining solids are removed. The clarified juice is boiled in the vacuum tanks until the water evaporates. A dark, thick syrup remains. Next is crystallization. Syrup is pumped into large tanks called vacuum pans to cook. The mixture is periodically checked under magnification to determine crystal size and readiness. When cooking is completed, raw sugar and molasses are still mixed together. A spinning centrifuge separates them. Raw sugar goes into a warehouse and is cooled. This warehouse holds several $1 million worth of raw sugar. Trucks or barges transport the sugar to a refinery to be made into white, brown, and powdered sugar, as well as the liquid sugars used by commercial food processors. Hot molasses is pumped into a cooling tank and then finally to a 2 million gallon storage tank where it will remain until needed at a QLF manufacturing facility. LSCPI's participating factories have the capability to hold over 33 million gallons of molasses. This storage capacity ensures a constant supply of molasses throughout the year. QLF has made a commitment to the Louisiana sugar industry by helping to provide 22 million gallons of the total storage capacity.
We currently hold about 63% of our annual production, and that's important for the customers because now we're a 12-month marketer rather than being a 3-month marketer. We have a steady supply of molasses.
QLF's numerous state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities receive molasses from LSCPI as it is needed. Smaller quantities are shipped using semis, and larger quantities using rail cars or barges. This barge is being loaded on the Bayou Teche for transport up the Mississippi River to a QLF manufacturing facility. In QLF's manufacturing process, we carefully combine Louisiana cane molasses with other ingredients according to strict specifications. This ensures you get the highest quality, most consistent product available on the market. After the products are manufactured, they are available to liquid feed dealers and dry feed manufacturers. The following segment by Dr. Larry Carver demonstrates the high sugar content and density of Louisiana cane molasses versus typical offshore molasses.
Hi, I'm Dr. Larry Carver, nutritionist with Quality Liquid Feeds. Today I'm going to demonstrate the difference in sugar content and density between Louisiana cane molasses and a typical offshore molasses. All molasses is not the same. Here I have 2 containers, each containing 3 pounds molasses. This container contains a typical offshore molasses. This container contains Louisiana cane molasses. While they look the same, there are clear differences. You will note they both weigh exactly the same. However, when you look closely, you notice that the Louisiana cane molasses takes up less physical volume compared to the offshore molasses. This is because the Louisiana cane molasses is more sugar dense. Just how much more sugar does Louisiana cane molasses contain? We would have to add an additional 40 grams of sugar to the offshore molasses to equal the Louisiana cane molasses. On a ton basis, this means Louisiana cane molasses contains an additional 60 pounds of sugar per ton. On a semi or rail car basis, the extra sugar is substantial. Whether you're manufacturing textured feed or feeding livestock, using QLF products proudly made with Louisiana cane molasses will ensure that you're getting the highest quality, most consistent products available in the marketplace.